Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In one of my recent videos, I alluded to the fact that I might one day speak about the imposter syndrome, which seems to be in the news all the time these days, and people have made videos on YouTube about the imposter syndrome and worrying that they have this problem. And I am intending actually to do a fuller video on that subject coming up soon, but I've chosen today, maybe just as a little bit of a segue into what I might be talking about in that one, a reading from this little booklet here called Offbeat Responses to the Bible by Frank Hunting, who was a mentor to me and my pastor, and I probably wouldn't be doing all this except for him, maybe. Anyway, he wrote, in his retirement years, he wrote some wonderful devotional books from his daily quiet times of words that came up to him when he was speaking to God and communing with God just in the early hours of each morning. And I wish I could get into that habit, but I haven't really ever got into it yet. It's always something that's in my bucket list, if you like. But anyway, I'm going to read this one here. It's a little bit about when you're feeling down, but it is mainly for Christians. But if you are not a Christian, you might want to think, well, I wonder what this is all about, this Christian stuff. And maybe I might be able to learn some things here, and maybe I can start to become a new person. Anyway, this little reading here is called, there it is, Continually Starting Afresh. And he takes as his text a little verse here from Matthew 18:3, and it's only part of a verse. Except ye be converted and become as little children. And that's the lead into what he's talking about. And I'll read out to you from this booklet. And this really applies to me and every Christian that walks on the earth, really, and to all of us, really. So, excuse me, frog in the throat. Yes, Lord, I need and I must continuously turn to you. It is amazing that I still want to think of myself as having arrived at a certain stage of Christian growth, never again needing to retrace my steps to maintain this stage. Or to think, well, now at last in that regard, I have got myself right with Jesus. I have finished with that. I have grown as a Christian beyond that. I think I have arrived permanently at that stage, only to find I haven't. I must start again, afresh. I must go back with you, Lord, and make a new beginning. The reason? There are depths in me still needing to turn to you, Lord, to be converted, changed, cleansed, transformed. I do not turn to you once and stay put. I do not repent once and dispense with any need to repent for all time. If I am to walk with you, Lord, I must continuously repent. If I walk in the light, as you are in the light, your blood is cleansing me from my sin. But that cleansing must go much, much deeper than conscious sin of which I am aware. This cleansing must go to the deepest depths of me, and it must be continuous. Continuously do I have to learn that I am nothing. Continuously I do need to learn that nothingness can only be met with your sufficiency, Lord. I'll read that a bit again, try and make it a bit clearer. Continuously do I have to learn that I am nothing. Continuously do I need to learn that nothingness can only be met with your sufficiency, Lord. There are some thoughts to think about. Over the following weeks, I'm going to read some more of Frank's writings on these little books. I've done some of that on my blog posts before, and I might have done some of it on this YouTube channel. But there you are, some food for thought for today. And I'm going to prepare and I've started working on preparing some thoughts on the imposter syndrome, or what some people are calling it. And you might find that interesting. Is there any mention of the imposter syndrome in the Bible? Maybe there is. We'll find out, won't we? Thanks for watching, and like if you like, subscribe if you wish, and I'll see you next time.